Use the gradient tool. The first thing we need to do is make sure that we can find our gradient toolbar, which you can find next to straight here on your right hand side. Click on gradient. We need to get the options up, so we'll click on the right hand side, click show options, and you'll get the options of the gradient. Make sure you've always got your area selected, if not, nothing will happen. Now here on the top you have two options. You've got a radial option, which gives you this sort of spherical gradient, or a linear. Now for this assignment we want to just use linear. Our next option is angle. Here we can type in a value, so if you want to change the angle, the angle of your gradient will change. So you might need to use this depending on where your light source is coming from. Now at the bottom we've got three sliders, one on the top, one on the bottom right, and one on the bottom left. Now you can smooth this and move across to change the graduation of the gradient. Notice how it changes every time I move it to the left and right. So it's up to you to have a play and place it where it fits best. Now we've got a bottom slider and a right slider. We can actually click and drag a color into these sliders. So if you want to make your knife orange, you just click and drag and the color will change. In this case I just want it blue, so I'll just keep it nice and simple. And I'm moving this across to just keep it. And that's the gradient. Now we're going to continue and make the knife blade, so we need a metal finish. So I'll select the blade area. Now one of the helpful things about Illustrator is that they have preset swatches. So if we go into our swatches area, go into the options, click and go open swatch library, scroll up, click on gradients, and then come down to metal. Illustrator has been kindly enough to provide us with some preset gradients there, so it makes your job a lot easier. Then you can just click on the one of your choice. Now again, remember you can change the angle according to your light source. It's just a matter of having a play and finding the right angle. So 19 seems pretty good. And there you have it. So remember, to get your metal gradient, go into swatches, click open swatch library, gradients, and metal. So now notice that there's other ones there, so if you need to use them for some reason, just feel free to have a play. And remember to continue to practice, because practice makes perfect.